Good morning, Aquarius. Welcome to the beach. It's the Taro Mi Amor Special Beach Edition. I'm going to call every time I go to the beach special because it kind of is. And hopefully we'll have a place right on the beach soon, and I'll be able to just commute right to the front of the house, and we'll have a nice view for you. But it's really beautiful here. I was singing on the way over here. I swear to God, I knew, because Saturdays, by the way, is Aquarius and Pisces days. Every Saturday we do 2 signs a day, 6 days a week. And so today I knew it was Aquarius. I was singing this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. I always loved that song. I got Sun trine Uranus in my chart, Sagittarius, but I relate to a lot of aqua energy. Yeah, it's a dawning of the age of Aquarius. Yeah, technically whatever, but yeah, you feel it. It's coming. Let's see how it's going to be. I don't know yet. Okay, shuffle it on our table because this table's a little weird. Do what I have to do to bring you this tarot from the beach, guys. You know, whatever it takes here. It's so amazing. Not much wind yet even. Okay, guys, this is your super singles read. If you haven't seen this before. So we're going to clear the, call the airport, tell them to clear one of the lanes and bring down the soulmate that's been circling because you've been doing other stuff for whatever reason. And this is the one that's right. This is your person, your soulmate. We're not messing around. We're asking Spirit, like, show us your person. And we're going to look at the 4 pillars, the emotional, intellectual, the sexual love part, and the lifestyle, core value part, and the 4 pillars of a relationship. We're going to try to find this person, identify him. Okay, we'll start emotionally with the 10 of swords and the cards. Oh my goodness. May have like a air sign, moon, Gemini, Aquarius. I go by a little bit by astrology. Hopefully you're into that. You know, if you do find that out. But wow, 4 swords and the 9 of swords in the emotional positions, guys. Okay. Very different readings. The world here is in his intellectual, or her intellectual position. I don't have the sex here. And the 5 of swords. Wow, your person. Remember, this is your person. So mess things up too bad. Here, okay. So you may not be able to see this anyway. Trust me. We're gonna find them. We're gonna talk about, oh, this is nice now. This got the Sagittarius card, Temperance, my card. So, okay, it's in the sexual position. You know, I go again with the astrology. So that'd be a Sagittarius Mars. Okay, definitely a fire Mars. 10 of Cups. You lucky dogs. Aquarius, jackpot. So I'm gonna tell you right now, they put a lot of their emotions into their sex. Okay, and also this is Venus energy. So with a 10 of Cups, they could have a water Venus and a fire Mars. Put that in their chart, okay? Look for an air moon, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra moon. Wow. And, you know, it's a different kind of reading, but still, come on. 10 of Cups in the sexual position. So King of Wands here is in their lifestyle. And death is also in their lifestyle, core values column. Powerful person, you know, mature person. They have some authority. They may have to do something, take action. They can take action, maybe. This is who you call if you have a crisis here. So, I mean, there's some literal things here with them. Crisis management, this kind of thing. They're kind of conservative, not real conservative, but they're conservative not in politics, but they're, when they do something, it's like because they want to do it. You know, so I mean, that's why I say they're in some, and there's some kind of control. This is your person. This isn't bad. Not like they're controlling, but maybe in what they do, they're controlling. I mean, maybe that's their job. I mean, they could even be in law enforcement. Come think of it. So the sexual part, fire, Mars, water, uh, Venus here. Um, they put their emotions into their sex because, this person comes from a bad childhood. Again, it's your person. So we'll also look for stories of what they're going to tell us. And Aquarius, they're going to probably tell you, because there's so much of it here. Now, they've triumphed in this, but so this is probably a mature person here. They're not a 20 something, probably past their first Saturn return. They got a little experience under their belt. The world, it's not quite how you read this reading that they've accomplished a cycle, because this speaks to their intellectual, but it could mean that they have an advanced degree. Um, they've achieved something intellectually. But they're kind of negative, and you may notice that too. And that, nobody's perfect. Um, but it could just be that they might not express that. That could be a self-censoring thing in themselves. Like maybe they kind of have a little bit of a negative relationship with themselves still. Like instead of saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're crying and upset, honey," to yourself, it's like, "Oh, you baby, why are you being such a little bitch again? Why don't you suck it up?" A little bit of that going on. Um, but intellectually, really solid. Other than they're probably going to tell you they have some kind of advanced degree, they've achieved something um, from the world to show their intellectual accomplishments. Um, they're going to be very grounded and traditional, sort of in their thinking. That's what I mean by conservative. They're not. Maybe traditional is the word I should use. You know, um, like I don't know about their politics, but they might want to open the door for you if you're a woman, or you know, they may have notions. They may want to be married. They're um, whatever they do, they put, like with death here. I think what this means is they put everything in it. They go to the bottom. Between the King of Wands, who already doesn't give a fuck. The King of Wands, he doesn't give a fuck. You don't want to mess with the King of Wands. So, and then you got death. It's like saying, like, I'm not afraid of death. It's also saying, like, I'm not afraid of all the darkness. I'm not afraid to go inside. I'm not afraid to go inside of you. I'm not afraid. This is someone, and I think they had a pretty bad childhood, okay? And they probably had a lot of therapy and stuff. But this is someone, like, you may even have a hard time. Like, if you go somewhere and they read people, they may come away, it could be a detective here or something too. They might come away with this very accurate but disturbing rendition of what happened back there, or of what that person is really about. And you're thinking to yourself, again with the Five of Swords, a little negative. That's pretty dark, this is your person now, so don't be afraid. But it's because they see this stuff. Other people, doesn't matter, they don't care if you don't. They're the King of Wands, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you don't see it. They see it, they know it's there. But advice, ever this person tells you, you guys are together, and they say that person over there is no good, watch them, listen to them. Even if you're thinking, no, I think they're cool, well, I don't get it, I think they're fine. No, go with your person here. They know. They can read people like a book. It's like you might hear a phrase, I've heard it all before. I've heard it. I can hear them say, I've heard it all before. You know, really getting a police officer vibe. This could be, like somebody who works at a high level of intelligence, or the military, or corporate security, something like this. I'll tell you the vibe here. And emotionally, they're going to tell you a story, with the Nine of Swords, too. This is someone who has a hard time reaching out for help, kind of dominant. I think they're going to be kind of dominant. And they just keep a lot inside with the Four of Swords here underneath, okay? when they were young, they were in a bad place, and no one would help them. I'm gonna this tell you a very specific story. If you get them to talk about this, I don't know if they will, but eventually they're going to. They're your person. You're gonna tell each other your stories, and they're gonna tell you how there was no one there for them. They were alone, and they didn't know what to do. They sat up at night, and they didn't know what to do. When they were hungry, it's bad. It was bad, you know. So for them to have the world here, they may have taken a lot, and they have a good mind, solid mind, functional mind, like a Mercury, an Aquarius. I find that to be like what some of the smartest people are Scorpio, but Aquarius, and kind of driven themselves out of a lot of their problems by applying themselves and gaining some kind of recognition and this kind of thing. So that's a pretty specific story. So let me know, guys, if you recognize this person. Aquarius, go out on some dates, because they're out there. You're gonna find them. I just know it. All right. Thank you. 1st to the 7th of April.